Hey guys, it's Kayla. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do an update video on the denture process. I know the past couple of weeks I haven't really done an update related to it. I've been trying to get adjusted to being at home 24/7. I'm used to going to class all day and then working at night. So for the past whole month, I've been at home constantly, and it's been an adjustment. But I'm hoping that this coming week I'm supposed to find out something about that job I've been waiting to hear about. And if I don't, then I'm just going to go try to find a job anywhere at this point until I go back to school in the middle of August. Um, so, as far as the update, June 21st made the 3 month mark since I got the immediate upper, and I really haven't had many issues. A couple weeks ago, I did have a sore, like right where my fake gum meets my real gum, and I guess it was from it rubbing or whatever. But I used the Orajel mouthwash for mouth sores and just swished it around, and then I would put it back in, and it would numb it up enough for it not to bother me to put it in. And then I'd say it went away within a week or less on its own. And then I'm still using the Secure, and I like the way that it holds. The next big thing that I'll do is, I think my appointment's on the 5th. I've got to look at the appointment card, but I go back to affordable and I will have the hard reline. So I'm not sure exactly what they do, but I do know that it's done in the lab. I'll probably have to be there at like 8, and they'll do some kind of goop or whatever impression things to see how it needs to fit. And then I leave it there and pick it up at like 1 or 2 that afternoon. So I am kind of nervous where it is done in the lab. It'll be permanent. Whatever they do will be permanent. And I know when I had the soft reline done, it was the soft material. So when I got home, if there was something, bothered me, I could adjust it myself. And when what bothered me about the soft reline was in the front, the way that these are, if they added material into it, then it would push down the front a little bit. So I did adjust and take some of that out in the front when I got home. But with the hard reline, I won't be able to do that. So I'm guess I'm just gonna let them know, those concerns beforehand, and hopefully it'll all go well. But I'm gonna try to video whatever I can of that appointment, but where it's done in the lab, I don't know how much I'll get, but I will let you guys know all the details about the process of the hard reline and whatever information I find out. Um, let's see. Also, I wanted to mention that um, one issue I've had within the past couple of days, whenever I take them out and clean them and everything, sometimes when I put them back in, something just kind of hurts. I think it's where, the gums are healing, the extraction holes are healing, and maybe it's just kind of like where it's not going to go back into that same place. It kind of hurts. So I'm going to mention that as well, but I'm sure that's normal. They'll probably just have to adjust something where it's healing and everything. And something else, my bottom natural teeth, I wanted to mention. I had braces like 2001 or 2002 is when they removed them. And the orthodontist gave me like a plastic clear retainer for the top. But then for the bottom, he gave me what he called a permanent retainer. And basically, it's just a wire um, from like here to here on the back. And it was basically like glued on or whatever. And I've never had any issues with it. Like it's actually kept all those bottom teeth together, and where they're supposed to be, which has helped me with getting like cavities and stuff. Like on the top, I would have, if I had a space or something, then I would get a cavity and it would break easier. So that has helped with the bottom teeth to keep them, healthier or whatever. But the problem is now I do have a cavity on this molar right here, like at the gum line, and I need, I think, a crown, but I'm not for sure. But when I went to the dental clinic where I had a couple extractions on the top, um, they done x-rays and everything, and she told me that I had a couple cavities on the bottom. Well, the problem is, I guess no dentist, specifically this one, will be able to do anything with the bottom teeth until that retainer is removed. So now I have to find out if the orthodontist I went to will remove it, if he'll charge me to remove it. Um, I don't know. I just never thought about it, but now thinking about needing work, I'm just wondering why he called it a permanent retainer if, not thinking that I'd ever have to have any work done on the bottom teeth. Like, it doesn't make sense to me now. But I'm wondering if any of you guys have, seen a permanent retainer or whatever they call it, just a wire glued on the back. If any of y'all have seen it and have any advice or, anything, any information about it, because it's just kind of confusing to me now, thinking that he called it permanent, and then now thinking, well, no dentist will work on the teeth until that's removed. So I don't know, but also with the bottom teeth, I've been using just whitening, like over the counter whitening toothpaste and stuff. And I wanted to mention that because I do see a lot of people ask, more specifically, if they're getting one or the other, like I did, what shade, how white should they get it? Should they match their natural teeth? Questions like that. And when I did it, I thought, well, I'm paying, you know, whatever I paid almost 1,500, which to me, is a lot of money out of pocket. Um, so I thought, well, I'll get a shade whiter than my bottom teeth. I'm not going to get like a bleach shade because I do have the natural teeth to, somebody could tell a really big difference if I got a bleach shade to compare these two. But I did get a shade whiter, and they never told me what shade specifically that I got. But I have looked at the little teeth with the shade numbers and stuff, and I do think it may be a B1. Um, but I'll ask when I go back to the dentist this coming week and try to find out. But I think it's really just, like a personal preference. I think, like for me, I just thought, well, I'll get a shade whiter, and then I can always whiten the bottom teeth as I go. And when I smile, you only see my top teeth. When I talk, you don't see, my bottom a lot, enough to tell a big difference. So for me, that was just, I paid a lot of money, so I wasn't going to get, really yellow teeth. And I thought a shade whiter wasn't that bad, and I can always whiten the bottom teeth as I go. So really, it's just preference on what you guys want. Um, Now, if I would have got tops and bottoms, who knows? I might have got even a whiter shade. I mean, when you have ones to compare it to, you can tell a difference. Like, I never thought my teeth were as yellow as I do now, but that's because I have these really white, whiter tops to compare them to. So now I can tell a difference, and it bothers me, but I'm whitening them, so that's about all I can do. But if I was to have gotten the uppers and lowers, I probably would have got even a whiter shade. So it's really just preference on what you guys want. Um, and if you're thinking about, if you're trying to decide what to get, if you're only getting one or the other, I mean, just think, like I said, you can always whiten the other one. So it's not really a big issue for me. But I think it's B1 is the shade. That's just from me looking at them. I'm not for sure. I've got to ask the dentist. But um, let's see. Anything else? But like I said, the appointment I think is on the 5th. If I find out it's a different day, I will let you guys know. But I plan on doing an update after that and letting you guys know more about the hard reline process. So you'll know going forward how to prepare for it, or, know what you're going in for. Um, and I'm going to, like I said, try to do more updates. I've just been kind of frustrated getting used to being at home 24/7 and not having income, and then relationship issues and just a bunch of other stuff. But um, if I don't see you guys before the 4th, which is Tuesday, happy Independence Day. Hope you enjoy the fireworks and stuff with your family and be safe. Um, Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.